How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with another historic Brawl video. Today we are checking out a Vivien on the Hunt deck. So recently the anthologies came out, and one of the cards in the anthologies, namely Primeval Titan, has piqued my interest to some degree. He's a problematic card in older formats, and he has been for as long as I've been playing Magic the Gathering. And the reason for that is because he searches up 2 lands on entry and whenever he attacks. And lands are one of the least interactable permanents in the game. And generally, there'll always be a new, better land printed eventually, right? Like, we had Field of the Dead, but Field of the Dead is banned. We have Nykthos. Like, there's always a good land out there somewhere. And Primeval Titan will always be able to get those lands. Like, they're tapped, but in older formats, they get around that. So our plan is to get a 5-drop on the field, like an Acidic Slime, and then to +2 Vivien to immediately go get ourselves a... We're up against Slivers. I haven't seen a Slivers deck in a long time. Which makes me sad, bro, because they're cool stuff. Like, I don't rate them, but I don't feel like they're... I don't feel like they're that memeable, mate. Because they are going to kill us here very quickly. I might have to go somewhat land destruction-y. Yeah, no. We can't let this happen. Like, if they get to the bad man, the bad man costs 2 mana, a white mana and a blue, red mana, and he makes everything fly and have haste. And if they get to the bad man, we're just dead. They haven't found the bad man yet. You don't have a 0 mana Sliver opponent. But I know, like, the first Sliver does not give you a choice. Oh, you all have Menace. Well, that's neat. Is that your doing? Why, yes, it would be Belligerent Sliver. But so there's a new Sliver Commander deck coming out. 99% were dead, but let's... They have 2 blue, they have 2 white. Like, they have a good mana base. A good chunky mana base. Let's get rid of the red source. The 4/4 Death Toucher. Can't block anything, so... It's essentially useless, but it will let me get down a Primeval Titan if I get another turn. Which I might not. I might not, though. I mean, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. It's 10 plus 10? That's 20 damage. Down to... Well, it wasn't. It was 18 damage. Counting's hard, mate. I don't like to count. Why wouldn't anybody else? It just doesn't make sense. A first Primeval Titan of the video.
Oh, listen. Something bigger's coming.
Let's grab a Nykthos and a Plaza of Heroes. Our opponent now has a reason to kill us, right? Like, we hadn't done anything offensive up until now, but... I mean, that was pretty offensive. They're very contemplative. GG, opponent. No need for you to go casting spells. Wouldn't want those quests to finish up. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some opponents you look at and you think they have the best intentions, but others, I don't know. Silver players are always a bit dodgy like that, so we don't know for sure what's going on in their head. Whole hive mind aspect that just doesn't make sense to us who don't benefit from such a network. I threw in like 2 or 3 7-drops, just so I could pod into a Crater Hoof if I needed to. Like, I haven't really played much with Vivien, but having a mono green pod, wow, having a mono green pod effect, right? Because she's not really a pod. She's once per turn, which is the dreaded words. Although, technically, there are ways to make Planeswalkers be able to be activated once a turn, right? Like, if we could... blink her a bunch, that would work. If we could... I think there's a couple of Teferi options, but out of the color combination, right? We wouldn't want to go Bat. So this is a Slimefoot that looks exactly like the other Slimefoot. That is a different Slimefoot. Thanks, Arena. I didn't know, because I don't really play that much paper. I didn't know that there were cards that looked exactly... that Alchemy just took existing artwork and then just went like, pop, here's a new card. But yeah, no, they did that in a couple of places, and it's a little bit weird. Like, we all knew with Slimefoot, right? Because there was already a Slimefoot. Green? Gonna need to get Vivien down here pretty quick. Because the 2 damage is adding up. Yeah, I think next turn we Vivien pod the Floral. Rude opponent. I don't know why everybody loves this card to death. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's good, right? Like, it's annoying, but...
Life can thrive here. It can thrive anywhere.
Functionally, it doesn't make much sense.
It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
So I think I go Topiary Stomper. Just to continue the ramp so they can block Worm next turn. 7, wow, that's pretty expensive, Topiary Stomper. Yeah, still only 5 opponent. Our Nykthos has kind of lost some of his value too. Palaka Worm? Let's get rid of the Stompy boy.
Oh, listen. Something bigger's coming.
Yeah, I should look into my graveyard opponent. That is a good shout. You seem to know my deck better than I do. I'm just gonna take the wolf. Fight down the foot. So we're getting close. I don't know, I wanted my pod targets to also have enter the battlefield triggers in case they just get removed. And then I become sad. Draw a card. Fine by me. Fine by me, opponent. Is Vivien gonna die? Because if Vivien dies, I'm also kind of sad. Okay, they're offering me. And the offer has been rescinded. Rude. Rude, opponent. I think I'll block here.
This can't be the best way to coexist.
I don't know. Feels pretty decent if I'm being honest. Vivien. We can make a bunch of treasures. Can we actually make a bunch of treasures, or am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Uh-huh. Craterhoof. Whew. Well, we kind of let the cat out of the bag there. I won't take the trade, opponent. 2 4s. Cool stuff. My poor Palaka worm died before its time. Sad stuff. He was supposed to get me 7 lands and draw me 7 cards and put 7 creatures onto the battlefield. He would have put a Craterhoof onto the field. Like, it's just utter disrespect, bro. Utter disrespect. Treasure.
Watch out. I'm on the hunt. Nature adapts.
A 5-drop. Cavalier of Thorns. Yeah. Treasure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Treasure, 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 treasure. We have an obscene amount of mana now. So what's the ordering for casting a Last March of the Ents and a Craterhoof in a turn? I think it's Last March first into Craterhoof. Because we'll draw 6, we'll put 6 creatures onto the field, and then we don't even have to cast the Craterhoof. But I don't know, man. It's very technical. And it's generally a problem that Magic players don't reach, right? Like, having 16 mana on a field and having access to all of it in one turn is pretty obscene. It's pretty obscene. Verdant Embrace. I will kill me a slimy boy if he tries it. Don't fight my thorns. Don't fight my thorns. I need that for stuff and things. There's so many stuff and things. That's right, opponent. That's the best play. So we Last March of the Ents. We put this, this, and this into play. So he fights that. He fights that. Fights that. Okay. Treasure. Resolve. I do want to keep it alive because I'm going to sacrifice the Thorn Mammoth to make me a big boy. Like a big, big boy.
Life begets life.
There's my big, big boy. Opponent, you will have to do some blocking if you wish to survive. I can only put a counter on Slimefoot. Okay. I thought the Tyrite Sanctum might be a bit weird in a deck where you're commander of the Planeswalker, but I like, yeah, legendary creatures are so common that it's just like, why wouldn't you, right? Like, why wouldn't you? We didn't get a crater. We didn't get a boy. You know the boy. The boy that we're here to talk about. You know the one. PT? Primetime. That's right. Primetime. Primeval Titan. As he's more accurately known. I don't know what order these are going to go out in. Because I'm recording some decks I've been preparing while construction was going on. Because you can prepare a deck without having to worry about noise pollution, but when you have 3 decks and you look at each of them and think, they're all cool. Like I don't want to choose. I don't want to choose you either, Mr. Flynn the Fangbearer. Where did you even get that shield? And that axe is too big, bro. You gotta chill on the axe. This dude fought Coma, the World Serpent, and won? Bro. That is dope. I did not know. I am sorry, Flynn. I lacked respect for you, and that's on me. We have a Nissa, which is a good way to get to 6 mana quickly. We're also taking poison damage already, so sad times. Sad times. Grab a land since its power doesn't matter at all. Our hand is too expensive. I shouldn't have been ruminating. I should have focused in on what we were doing. Because now I might have led my poor forces into an unwinnable battle. Rude. Rude. So up to 6 poison. We are 1 attack from losing the game. And I doubt that this Elvish Visionary is gonna hold down the fort. Dimension, I shall remember you as a betrayer of Temis. We came here in good faith as green decks to play big things. But the compact was broken by the little man with the axe. Okay, you can let me play a little bit more Magic the Gathering. I appreciate that, if it's true. I doubt it's true, but I would appreciate if it were true. Hey, look at me playing a little bit of Magic the Gathering. 8 poison counters. That's GG. Didn't draw a creature. I have a curve, and it's mainly situated around 3. But it just didn't pan out this time. It just didn't pan out. So we saw one Primeval Titan, and it was in the game we lost. Well, in one of the games we lost. We lost this one, too, because Finn was just a very fast boy. But in the game we won, we didn't see Primeval Titan at all. We just saw Vivien doing Vivien shenanigans, and March of the Ents being good. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.